G'day guys, today we're doing a bit of hunting. We're going to make us some Kangaroo stew. Now, I understand that all you Canadian and US folk love going out and doing yourself a bit of deer hunting or a little bit of bear hunting. Got two types of bear there. Got an Aussie bear, which is a koala bear, and your general run-of-the-mill bear. And then some of you like to take those little African safaris and get yourself a little tiger or a leopard. Well, I'm proud to say I shot all of these with my trusty gun you see in front. Double barrel shot. What we're looking for today is a kangaroo. Now, they're pretty popular around these parts. Let's just have a little bit of a look, see if we can't find us a roo. Jeez, I don't know, it's always a gnome. There's one. Quick, get the gun. There he is. Got him. Staring straight back at us. Let's see if we can't get a shot. Where is he? Can't see him. I've got him in focus. Let's have a little gun. Sorry if you're out of shot there, guys. Got him! Right between the eyes. Righto, let's go and cook him up. I'm doing this video for Tassie-Prepper. If you're not subbed to her channel, I'd go and check her out. She's a cool chick, and she's got some great videos. She's just a really awesome lady. So check out Tassie-Prepper's channel if you haven't already. And Kangaroo stew, hot dish, just for you. So for our Kangaroo stew, we are going to need up to 2 cups of water and 2 beef stock bouillon cubes. Of course, our Kangaroo meat from a kangaroo. 2 carrots, 2 onions, some sweet potato, and some capsicums. In America, you guys call these bell peppers or peppers. These are not hot, but in Australia we call them capsicums. Chilies are chilies, capsicums are capsicums. Any colour doesn't matter. I just had red and yellow. Now this is just what I put in. We're going to put it in the slow cooker. You can put it in a casserole dish or a Pyrex dish and put it in the oven on a low setting and just let it go all day. But I like to put it in the crock pot because I can walk away and leave it and I know it's going to be okay. So I'm going to prepare the vegetables first and then the meat so that I can use the same board. We're also going to need a couple of spoons of plain flour or all-purpose flour. I'll get stuck into some vegetables and I'll get back to you. So on here I've cut up all my carrots, sweet potato and both small capsicums. With the capsicums, when I've cut around the outside, I've left all the seeds in. So now if you cut off these bits here, so that all you're left with is the stalk, and put that in a bag and pin the stalk to the bottom of the bag. As the seeds dry out, you shake the bag and the seeds will drop off, and then you've got seeds ready for planting for next season. So I'll keep those aside. Do the same with this one. If you don't do any planting or gardening, then you can just throw these out, but just another way of getting hold of some seeds. So I'll keep those aside. And all my peelings will go in the compost, because I haven't got any cookies. There's not a great deal of fat on kangaroo meat, so all I'm going to do is cut it up into chunks, put it in a plastic bag, and then put the flour on top. So let's get that done. You want decent sized chunks. We've got our kangaroo meat. We take out a couple of bits of flour. There's probably about 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5. Shake that in. Bit of salt. Seriously, that's about all the salt that I will use, apart from the salt that's in the stock cubes. Put a bit of air in your bag. A good twist. And then just roll your... Make sure you haven't got a hole in your bag. A little bit of veg in the pan. Now I'll put a little bit of oil in the pan. It's starting to smoke, that means it's time to throw in Now add in your onions and cook them off for a couple of minutes. Rightio. Now that you've got your kangaroo in there and your onions, the other things that you see me put in with the onions was a bit more pepper, because I didn't have enough, and about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of crushed garlic. Now if you don't like garlic, don't put it in. If you only like a little bit of garlic, just put a little bit in. It's to your own taste. Now I've mixed that up. I'm going to also add some homemade chutney. I will be doing a recipe on my homemade chutney later on when my tomatoes grow. So we want 2 spoons of that. Once again, to your own taste. If you don't like chutney, don't put it in. Use tomato sauce or a barbecue sauce, any other sauce. We're also going to add some sweet soy, about 1.5 teaspoons. Our stock. Now these stock cubes, I've only got one left, but these stock cubes are about 15 years old. They last forever. I don't even know when the use by date was. Don't even know if I can see it, or if there was one. I can't see one. No best before date, no use by date, no nothing. So yeah, they're about 15 years old and they're fine. I have they've dissolved along with the leftover garlic on my spoon. So I've got 2 cups of water here. I've got 1 cup of water with stock and 1 cup of water as water. So I'm putting in my stock one and I'm holding back the other cup because I may not need it, but with the looks of this I might. Add in your veggies. Now, your kangaroo meat, to me, personal taste, I find it a little bit gamey. Kind of, you can tell that it's a game meat and it's not, you know, your pork or your chicken or your beef or whatever. I'm also adding a bay leaf. And we'll use that other cup of water. Stick your bay leaf down there in the middle. Yeah, so your game meats like your venison and your Angus beef and all that kind of stuff that's got a more fuller, richer flavour. That's what I find myself personally that kangaroo meat has. the best way I can try and explain it is that it's a little bit gamey. But that's just my personal taste. I'm not a very big red meat eater. I prefer to eat chicken or turkey or vegetables. But I am in no way a vegetarian. I just find red meat a bit strong for my personal taste. So now all you have to do, switch it on and let it go. We'll come back in a few hours and see what she looks like. So this has now been cooking on high for about 4-5 hours, and the meat just falls apart. Now I'm going to make some potatoes, some mashed potato to go with this when it's time for tea. I'm just going to put some in a bowl and do a little taste test though. Won't be a minute and I'll be back. Rightio. Now it's been quite a while since I've had roux meat, and as you can see, I'm using a spoon to cut it with, so it's nice and soft and tender. I'll give her a go. Good stuff. Still, as I said, a little bit gamey for my taste. But if you're ever in Australia, come and grab a bit of roux stew. It's probably about if you like deer meat and rabbit meat, and that richness of duck, you'd probably be a fan of kangaroo stew. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm going to make me some spuds. Happy prepping!